Heart, soul, spirit. These are words we use often, and most of the time we really don't know what we mean by them. She has a good heart, he's a good soul, he's in high spirits. We all seem to agree these things exist, but never sit down face to face and say, what do you mean by that? Unless you are a member of a religious group that is clearly defined the above and you agree on that. I have searched for my soul and my spirit and my heart. And what I have found is that I do have a heart, a precious, precious heart that contracts about once a second, every second for my entire life. Couple of billion times my heart has faithfully pumped blood through my body. Now that's a miracle. That's inconceivable. Look for any man-made machine capable of doing that. Over 2 billion times every second. No distraction, not sleeping at the wheel, no waiting for tomorrow, always there until one day it might not be there. Now that's a good heart. And I respect that heart and I take care of it. I'm a survivor in my family. We had a blood condition that I lost my mother, her brother. They were gone at 40 and 42 or so. And about just before that age, I took it on me to have a good heart. And that means, yes, diet, exercise, that sounds heavy, but it's fun. But it's also opening up your heart. No carrying anger and rancor. Breathing. Feels like soul to me. All the time. Bringing in the universe and letting the universe out. My body weight in a week or so of air coming through my body. Calling it breathing is too light. Calling it soul maybe too much for some, but I'm gonna call it a form of soul. We blow soul into some beings in some situations. We give it for granted and then we search these bigger things in an afterlife or in some other realm. I'm not saying they are not there. I'm not going to argue about that. And if they're wonderful, they are bonuses. But let's be aware of the treasure we have now, the paradise here and now, your good heart, your breathing, your soul, your mind that lets you listen to these words and conceive all kinds of ideas, from expanding your mind to arguing with me. The power of that mind to talk about tomorrow when it's just today. The power of this mind to remember my mother who died over 40 years ago. The power of this mind to remember the smell of a lover, the smile of a child, it is a paradise. It is a joyful paradise. Why do you think birds sing? They reflect the joy of the universe. They are aware of it. We have moved away from that joy, but there is joy. The universe hums with joy. Our heart can be filled with that joy and be a good heart. Our mind can rejoice with the universe and sing along. Our breathing can breathe joy in and breathe joy out. I am in this moment the lighting on the horizon. I am in this moment the stars far away I see over there. I am at this moment the roaring rapids in the background because the river is full. I am the river. I am the night. I am Venus. I shall die, and that shall be a liberation. I will die, and that shall be a liberation. Of me, of myself, of mine. I will be any creature and all creatures, to be born and already born. That's what death is the erasing of this illusion of the self, the separate self. An illusion that is necessary for life. To continue. The illusion that allows me to get up and go away in a while. An engine. Illusion is like a car. I have a car that takes me places. Well, I haven't had a car in over 10 years, but I had a car, or I could have a car that takes me places. I get in the car and I go somewhere, and the car might be mine, registered to my name, but the car is not me. The car is a conduit, a device. We spend a third of our lives on a bed. You might have used the same bed one night or 10 years, or all your life in some rare case. You have spent an untold number of hours, days, weeks, months, years on that bed, more than anywhere else, most likely. And the bed supports you, or the floor supports you if you sleep on the floor. The joy of sleeping on the floor, the simplicity of living on the floor. But you are not the bed, you know that, you know the distinction. You're not just the bed, just the car. You're not just this body, just this mind. You are the universe. You are a part of it, but you are the universe by being a part of it. The more you separate yourself, the more you distinguish yourself from the universe at large, the more you're missing the paradise qualities of this universe, the more you are missing the humming of joy every day. You have a good heart. You can breathe in joy and breathe joy out. The breathing can be your soul, your spirit, your mind can fly and be as spiritual as you want. Whether there's something in you that goes to another dimension, to a heaven, or reincarnates, or whatever you want to believe, fine. But in the meanwhile, don't miss the divine qualities of this universe. Don't miss them. They are here and now, present, in the void of this night, in this jungle with trillions of trees. Don't let an engine or the barking of a dog take you away from the much deeper joy in the universe. Just discover how much heart there is in your heart, how much soul there is in your breathing, how much spirit there is in your mind, how much joy there is in the universe. Explore, discover, challenge yourself, and find out how much heart there is in your heart, how much soul there is in your breathing, how much spirit there is in your mind, how much joy there is in the universe, how much paradise there is here and now.